Welcome to Nerd on Nerd with me, Ellie Kempster.
And me, Liam Underwood. And in this episode, we're going to be talking, at last, it's the one you've all been waiting for. Liam has not stopped banging on about this since, episode 5. We're here. We're excited. We're overjoyed to finally be discussing Barefoot Gen.
Do you think it's appropriate that you sound so happy in this beginning bit?
Yeah?
Okay. First, though, before we get into that, it's time for catching up with Ellie and Liam, which is like the bit of the show that everyone loves, where we catch up with each other. Liam.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, mate?
Not a lot.
No, we recorded the last episode. Listeners, we're still on our sort of messed up schedule. The episode that we last recorded hasn't gone up yet.
Whose fault's
We're
that?
recording this one. I mean, it was meant to go up today, but
Whose
I've been
fault's
out
that?
all weekend.
Yeah, your fault. There we go.
I mean, your fault for throwing
Nah.
the entire podcast into disarray 3 episodes ago.
When did I do that?
Or 2 episodes ago.
Oh, the one where we recorded it late because you wanted to go to Pride so you could talk about it.
No, the one where you didn't read Spider-Gwen.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Exactly. Right. Anyway, there's been some stuff though, Liam, surely.
We had some rain.
Fascinating. Cool. I've done some stuff, Liam.
I'm thinking about what I've done. Thank you very much. So, okay. What have you done?
Liam, on Friday,
Yeah.
I went out for drinks with a friend who's been travelling the world for 2 years now.
Who's that then?
I'm not going to say his name on the podcast. That's not what you do on podcasts, really.
He is.
No, it isn't.
What?
You don't just randomly name people on podcasts.
I do.
Right, well, yeah, you do, yes. No, it's a friend. It's one of the people I lived with when I lived in Battersea.
Okay.
He's back. We all went out for drinks, the whole friend group, who haven't been out as a group for quite a while. Got a little bit drunk, came home, slept.
Wow.
Did I throw up in the sink that day? Possibly. Can't remember. Definitely throw up in the sink at some point. Then Saturday, I met up with 2 people you know.
Who?
Mike and Ads.
Oh, yeah?
Met up with them. Went
How
out for
they
drinks in
doing?
London. They're good. They're good. We went and had... we drunk in a pub called Waxy O'Connor's, which is this Irish pub.
Yeah.
We did not know that there was the semi-finals, Liam, of the famous sport that you know and love, hurling.
Okay. Was it...
Great.
Was there people there, actually to watch that?
Yes, the pub was full. It was the semi-finals. It was rammed with people watching the hurling.
Okay.
Fastest land sport, Liam, I learnt from one of the Irish people at the pub.
Okay.
Went there, then we went and had mussels and chips. Because, London, get all that weird food. Mussels and chips isn't a particularly weird food, but a restaurant that primarily serves them is kind of odd.
Yeah.
Then went home. Then Sunday went out and saw a drag show.
How was that?
It was okay. I wasn't sure.
I've never seen a drag show before, so explain it to me.
No, so I don't think this is your sort of typical drag show.
Okay.
In terms of...
Was it Paul O'Grady?
Yeah, he used to do drag, right? Yeah?
Lily Savage?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Maybe kind of. I feel like he's maybe wasn't as dirty as these people were, because these ones were filthy.
Can you give me an example?
You're doing that thing where you just try to go into details and we've not even dealt with your original question. You're asking too many questions, Liam.
I'm very inquisitive. Our listeners know this.
Yeah, that's true. I'll deal with the first thing, Liam. It's not your typical drag show, I don't think, because that's usually from what I understand, in a club or something, and it's a whole show where there are loads of drag artists coming out and doing their thing. Yeah. This was a specific drag queen.
Yeah.
Who was headlining? Someone called Bianca Del Rio.
So if she's headlining, she's probably famous for something?
Yeah, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, from what I understand. I don't watch the show.
I've seen a couple of episodes of season 1, I think.
I've seen a couple of episodes randomly scattered throughout.
Yeah, it was a fine show. It's very it's that sort of trash TV kind of where it's entertaining. It's probably quite addictive if you get into it, like Celebrity Big Brother, Love Island, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got problems with RuPaul, so I had to explain to the people I was with that I probably wasn't going to go and watch RuPaul's Drag Race afterwards.
What are your problems with RuPaul?
He's done some pretty transphobic stuff in the past.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a shame, seeing as the show's very popular, and I'm sure I would love it.
Does it not have any transgender people on it?
Yeah, and he was totally fine with the trans person. I know at least one trans person that was on it.
Right.
But a lot of stuff he does not on the TV show is problematic. The TV show itself isn't necessary. I mean, it is, in the first season, they had a segment called "You've Got Shemale,"
Okay.
which is not a great word that trans women love, and it's also not a word that typically the drag community had.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a problem when you're like,
What's that segment about?
They get mail.
Oh, okay. So it's just like they were trying to do like a play on words.
Yeah, it's a pun, but unfortunately using a slur that trans women don't particularly like.
Yeah.
And I think he was pretty anti-changing it, and then eventually changed it because he realised that maybe he was in the wrong. But anyway, this is all beside the point.
Yeah.
So,
would it be kind of like if Gordon Ramsay had a cooking show and he had a white guest on and he had a segment that was like "Cracker, what's cracking?" and they just like cracked bread or something?
well, no, because cracker's a slur, but it's not a slur that any white person would be offended by.
Oh, okay.
Whereas shemale is offensive.
Yeah. But I don't want to use any slurs that people would actually be offended by as an example.
Yes, it would be like if Gordon Ramsay had a segment that was very offensive.
Okay, cool.
You've managed to grasp what's going on here, Liam. Anyway, so I didn't the main act. So this Bianca Del Rio person.
I've got it. Would it be like if Gordon Ramsay had a show and he had like a female guest on and he had a segment that was like "Make me a sandwich"?
I mean, no, because that in itself isn't a slur. That's just an offensive stereotype.
Oh, okay. Sorry, carry on.
The main act, Liam, Bianca Del Rio.
Yes, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race.
She was.
I've been listening.
Her stuff was a little bit. She was sort of clearly and understandably. I get why she was doing it because clearly everyone there, or most people there, knew her from that. So a lot of her set was like jokes about people that had been on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, not good material for you then.
No, I was sitting there like, every time she says a name, I'm assuming it's someone from RuPaul, and I don't know who they are, so I don't get the joke.
But was everyone else there laughing?
Oh, they were cracking up. They found it hilarious.
Fair enough.
So I'm sure she was good if you saw RuPaul's Drag Race. Some stuff wasn't RuPaul related.
Yeah.
That stuff was kind of funny.
Okay.
Her sort of shtick was that she was like, I'm going to say what I'm going to be super offensive in a drag way, but then also self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Because she made the joke of like she was saying something offensive and then was like, and then I looked at myself and was like, you're a 30-something-year-old man wearing a wig on stage. Who are you to judge?
Okay.
So like some of it was funny, some of it wasn't. A lot of it wasn't for people that didn't see RuPaul. But the opening act was a drag queen called Sherry Vine.
Okay.
Who her thing was she did parodies of famous songs.
Yeah.
But she made them really filthy.
Yeah.
So she sung, instead of Hallelujah, she did How I Blew Ya.
Yeah, okay. So it's like a dirty Weird Al.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a very filthy Weird Al.
Any poker medleys?
No, she wasn't a poker drag artist.
It's a shame.
But she was really
awesome.
good. So I really enjoyed that bit of it. So I
Yeah.
was like, it's clearly not that I don't like drag. It's just that I don't like people making jokes about stuff that I don't understand.
Which I think makes sense, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it was still good. I still had a good time.
Yeah.
It was just, I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's all I've been doing, Liam. That's like a busy weekend.
Yeah.